So the first things that we would like to discuss are the ideas that have a high probability of working and would have a high impact on our project as well. First area that came to our mind while discussing this region was the implementation of solar powered charging points and illuminations. Even though we have certain points where solar powered lights are installed, the batteries are missing, and that's a major cause of concern. And also, if we add charging points, it would be convenient for the people to charge their phones while continuing their conversations. So, we thought it's a pretty feasible idea. The second idea that we would like to talk about is the implementation of foldable shades. This would make our main idea more feasible since the shade would make the seat usable during every season, whether it be the monsoons or the summers. The third idea that we as a team thought would be pretty feasible and relevant to the project we are working on are the installation of boxes for the collection of old clothes and shoes. Since we have a lot of people in and around the campus who would be benefited from this project, we thought that it is a feasible idea and would help a lot of people as well. The idea would be the installation of separate dustbins for biodegradable and non-biodegradable wastes. So as we are already aware that the people utilizing these seats will be snacking on something or the other, and they should have proper means to dispose their wastes. So we thought of implementing different dustbins for different types of waste so that the waste is segregated, and this would serve the purpose of not littering the area as well. So we thought that it would be a feasible idea. The idea that we shall be discussing are the installation of artificial grass turfs and flower pots. We thought that this idea was highly implementable, but then it had a low impact on our project. It just serves the purpose of beautification of the general area. So the next idea that we would be discussing are the additional tables for rental purposes. So we thought while we are adding seats, the people would be needing tables, but not everyone, right? So we thought of renting out these tables for a very, very nominal charge per hour so that people needing the tables will only be using them. And this would serve to generate revenue for us as well in some manner or the other. So we have placed it accordingly on the grid as well. The next idea would be the installation of vending machines. So we thought we could install vending machines in and around the seats to make life easier for the occupants. But then again, we have a fully functional canteen that is working inside the campus. So this idea may or may not work, and so we have placed it accordingly on the table. The next idea that we'll be talking about is the painting of the seats with different colors, designs, and textures. So we have to make the main product attractive for everyone. So we thought using colors and textures and designs to enhance the quality of the product would attract more people who would be using them. And so we have placed it accordingly on the grid. Last but not least, we'll be discussing the ideas which have a low probability of success, but then will have a high impact on the project if the idea actually works. So within this category, we have only one idea, which is the implementation of dedicated smoking zones for smokers. So we thought that since smoke. So when we were skimming through our ideas, we kind of noticed that even if we implement those seats, the smokers and non-smokers will sit together, and this might cause a problem to the non-smokers as they may be uh, allergic to the smell of cigarettes. So we thought, why not dedicate an area for smokers and place some number of seats in that area so that it does not disturb the non-smokers in the process. But since then, our college has become a non smoking zone. So we thought that even though it had a high impact on the project, the probability of the idea working is pretty less. So we have placed it accordingly on the table.